Hey everybody, and welcome to our newest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we are rocking the olive tree as the title and thumbnail suggest, and I am doing everything I can to try to clone the Dondozo video. I know it did fantastic, and I'm trying everything I can to make it about the same. By the way, guys, if you guys stay tuned until the end of the video, I've got a really cool surprise for you. So stick around for that. It's going to be fantastic, but only to you guys that stick around until the end of the video. You guys have been asking for it, and I don't remember the exact person who asked for this. So if you guys come up with it, leave it in the comment section down below for me. As always, guys, if you like the music that we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. I'm going to be leading my shiny mascot because why not? My shiny mascot is absolutely the best thing I could possibly lead with. Number one, he has a lot of hail threats on his team, which is really, really cool to see a hail team in Scarlet and Violet. I actually considered quite a bit of that myself. There's a lot of really cool hail mons this generation, and it also is pretty neat now the fact that it increases the defense of your Pokemon, your ice types. Excuse me. So I'm going to go for a Bitter Blade, and that is going to knock the Dragonite out of multi-scale, which is always fantastic because Dragon Dance Dragonite is one of the most terrifying threats in the entire game. Do not let it fool you. So, my Ceruledge is just kind of chilling here. I decided to go out into my Arboliva. Now, normally that would be a really, really weird swap into a Dragonite. However, it works out pretty cool because he's actually going to go for the Dragon Tail and miss, which works out for me because this Arboliva, as you guys saw in both the thumbnail and the title, we are rocking around the olive tree. That means we're going to Terra into the rock type. And what's really cool here is rock and both one other move that I have is quad effective on the Dragonite. After all, it is snowing outside, right? He's going to go for a fly, which is going to lock him in. So that means he can't swap out. So this is fantastic. Not only will I take very little damage from fly because I'm now rock type, this enables me to get this massive threat out of the way, get up my Seed Sower, and then, of course, knock him out with a quad super effective Weather Ball Ice. You, my lovely olive tree, I don't even care if you're a low early route game mon. You are fantastic and amazing, and I love this Pokemon with everything I am. That's why you don't have one on your playthrough team yet. We'll get there. So, I, for some reason, thought for one brief moment that Beartick actually had the Slush Rush ability, and that Arboliva was fast, because, you know, Retro doesn't know speed tiers, because why would I know my speed tiers when I could just guess, right? So that works out kind of okay. Close combat does take me out, but that enables me to go back out into Ceruledge. But I thought that that was really, really cool, going for that hidden power with the Weather Ball Ice, and it definitely earned the olive tree a spot in the thumbnail. By the way, guys, let me know if you guys like the music we're kicking in today's show. Drop a comment down below, and also let me know what Pokemon that you are most excited to use if you were able to use this team, and your favorite thing on this very first team. As of recording this, we're halfway into Season 2 Wi-Fi battles, so pretty exciting stuff here. He's going to go for the Chilly Reception yet again, I'm assuming just to get that Regenerator swap into something that could deal with this a lot better after the pluses. And that is actually a really, really wise play on my opponent. He goes out to a Frostlass, thinking here that we're actually going to be able to be KO'd in one hit. And that is a very good idea. Shadow Ball, though, not quite going to get the job done, bringing me down to 34. And, of course, the Shadow Claw going to bring the Frostlass down to the Focus Sash. Now, Frostlass having the Destiny Bond attack and being way, way faster than Ceruledge is a pretty definite red flag for this type of situation. But I do have a couple of options that I can go into to preemptively deal with this type of situation. I decided to go ahead and Garganacl for two reasons. If I can get this thing healed up enough, Salt Cure won't actually kill it with its actual attack, but it'll actually kill it with the residual curse effect that Purifying Salt and also the attack Salt Cure both have. Now, because I have that Purifying Salt, as we were just talking about that, my Garganacl, my amazing Rock Candy, takes almost 0% damage here. I'm going to go for an Iron Defense. I am trying to dodge this Destiny Bond because I don't want to lose my Rock Candy to this Ghost. That would be very, very, very unfortunate if that was the case. Luckily, it's not going to affect my Garganacl as I go out as I go for a second iron defense, and I'm getting prepared to body press my way all over this. By the way, guys, if you haven't been able to tell the theme of the Season 1 team, Rock Candy Sunfish is, of course, Rock Candy being Garganackle, and Sunfish being the Dondozo. We are now at plus 6 defense with iron defense, because it's plus 2 each time. So we are more than ready to body press all over this thing, and I definitely miscalculated this by a lot, because Salt Cure, I'm not sure if this was a roll, but it unfortunately takes out the Frost Blast. I mean, come on. That was so obvious. The thing has almost 0 HP remaining. Also, I apologize for that right there. So, that is unfortunately going to take me out, and that is very, very unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and go out into Dondozo. Now, as I go out into Dondozo, he goes back into Abomasnow, thinking that a grass-type attack is going to be coming my way. So this enables me to go directly out into Torkoal basically for free, because if he goes Earthquake, then he's a really good player, but I don't think that's actually going to happen as I go out to Torkoal, which gives me the ability to take this Energy Ball really well, and also get my weather back up as well. So this doesn't do that much at all. Special defense is going to fall, as this Torkoal is now going to go for a Lava Plume. I'm assuming the Slow King to come in here. I'm hoping it to take some pretty decent damage considering my sun is up. This is a modest Torkoal, but this is not my specs one that I run later. So unfortunately, that's not going to do anything at all. But I will tell you the burn is very, very important for wearing this thing down. And keep in mind, guys, I don't have that much in reserve, just Dondozo and my other Rock Candy, which is Glimmora. So I'm going to go out into this Cerulege right here, take this Chilling Water. I'm down to 13 HP. I only live that because of the sun, so he takes a Will-O-Wisp hit. And I'm kind of thinking I need this recovery with Bitter Blade. I know it seems like a very, very odd play because Slow King, of course, resists that and could go into other things to take this Bitter Blade. He goes out into a Kamala. Now, this is actually really smart because at the very moment that he set out Kamala, I didn't actually think it was going to have Sucker Punch. Guys, we haven't seen this thing in a few generations, so Kamala could surprise us, you know, with something. So he goes for a Sucker Punch here, which is going to prompt me to go for a Swords Dance. Keep in mind, the amount of HP that I'm at right now, the 71, is actually really, really important, and I'll go over that when we get to that point in the battle. So, he's going to stay in again with Kamala as I set up a second Swords Dance. He goes for a U-turn, which procs my weak armor, so that puts me at plus 2 speed and plus 4 attack, which you would think that, other than the fact that this Kamala has Sucker Punch, which he knows is his back-end saving grace to dealing with this Cerulege, he actually goes on into Abomasnow. Now, I know for a fact I can take whatever this thing goes for and go ahead and go for a Bitter Blade, but remember that Burn Slow King we were talking about? Let me show you something. Plus 4 Bitter Blade after Regenerator brings him down to abysmal 0 HP. So it does not matter that this thing is actually sitting on 0 HP. Dies from the burn that I got earlier with the Torkoal. And that is super relevant for taking down this massive, massive wall with Regenerator. My opponent told me after the battle that it was a Trick Room Regenerator set, which was really, really cool, and I thought it was very, very neat. Now, remember that 73 HP I was sitting at earlier, guys? Well, I lived that on 24 because of my Colbur Berry and proc my weak armor. But if you will recall, when I was sitting at 73 HP, that Sucker Punch would have definitely taken me out. Now, remember, I only have Dondozo and Glimmora and Cerulege. So, if I would have lost Cerulege right here, I would have had nothing to deal with his other threats. You know, like this Beartic, for example, that would have came in and just absolutely destroyed my face. But Cerulege is still here to stay, goes for another Bitter Blade, and that's going to recover 90% of my HP and bring me up to full. That Colbur Berry was very, very clutch when it came down to it, guys. I feel like losing Cerulege there would have been very unfortunate. Abomasnow definitely, I think I have Power Gem on this Glimmora. Actually, no, I have Earth Power. Because originally I actually didn't run Power Gem on Glimmora at all. I ran Earth Power and Mortal Spin and stuff like that. So his remaining threats would have been able to clean up my team very, very easily. But guys, as promised, you guys that stuck around to the end of the video, if you did not, this is the end of the video for you. Until next time, thank you, James, for that battle and a great Arboliva showcase. Let me know, guys, if you guys are liking the episode so far. But for those of you sticking around to the end of the video, I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. A promise is a promise, guys. Here is the original team that you guys have been asking for. Now, I gotta decide when I'm actually going to reveal these in the actual series and season. If I'm gonna wait till like half the season, if I should wait till the whole season. And you're like, but I don't have your everybody's Freds or nothing. So I'm going to leave those down below in a Poke-Paste in the description if you guys want to do it that way, so that you guys can really relive the exact experience of this team. Let me know what you guys would change in the team and what you like about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's great to be back, and I am back full-time now. I will see you guys in the upcoming videos, Let's Plays and Wi-Fi battles, and some things next year. Take care, and I'll see you then.